What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, and I hope you're looking forward to some college football tonight. I've got some free picks for you for Friday, December 6th. It's going to be a massive weekend. This might be the best weekend of the year. We've got college football conference championship games, which are a ton of fun. And this year's different because we have college football playoff games. So we're going to get to keep having fun as we go. We've got NFL, of course, on Sunday. And then we've got UFC 310, which is one of my favorite UFC cards of the year. All 2024, I have been building an MGM account up. I deposited $4,500, which was the most that my bank would allow me to, because I have $5,000 limits in case anybody ever tries to rob me. They can't get away with a ton in one day, right? So I have some time to recognize someone's robbing me. And they put limits on my account. Of course, I could just call the bank, but I was in Vegas. I opened an MGM account. I loaded it as much as I could. It was $4,500. I walked out of that place with 30 grand. It was awesome. Now, I've been winning and I've been losing on futures mainly. I've burned $15,000 on futures. But going into this weekend, $29,000, and I have a ton of plays on UFC. You can get those down here. If you look at the bottom of the screen, free picks at winnable.com/SBE. There's also VIP on there, okay? So you can get on the UFC card, which gets all my UFC parlays. I personally bet, I think it was $14,500 on UFC. So the UFC parlay pass includes a little bit of college football too. But yeah, $14,500 invested. I'm selling that for $40. No brainer. And then I have a red alert play. Red alert plays are pretty rare for me. I put 5 grand on this play. If it does not win, you get the rest of the year for free, the rest of the football season. So from now to mid-February when the Super Bowl's played, that is $200, but it's guaranteed winner. And you have insurance where if it does lose, you get free picks for quite a while. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm putting it all on the line. I'm putting my reputation behind that play. So most of you guys have already got both, but if you haven't got those, go to the site, winnable.com/SBE, get hooked up. In this video, we're going to be talking about player props in college football on Friday. Okay, so we have a couple of games. The big one is UNLV and Boise State. Reason being is because the winner of this is going to get into the college football playoff, which is super exciting for these teams. Last year, this game would be meaningless. It would just be for pride and to win a t-shirt. This year, one of these schools is going to get into the playoff and get to shock the world, get to upset potentially Big 12, an ACC, an SEC school. And honestly, it would be hilarious if Boise State beat an SEC school because SEC is a bunch of freaking crybabies. Look, I think the SEC is better than other conferences. I know they are. But Lane Kiffin, the crybaby over there at Ole Miss, is embarrassing the whole conference. Anyways, I'm unbiased. I love all college football, but it's just fascinating to watch. So this play right here is teed up from yesterday. We've got Detroit quarterback, receiver, and running back on passing yards, receiving yards. You'll notice a pattern here. I don't just want to give you guys plays and give you guys stats and be like, oh, this guy's done this his last 5 games. Really doesn't matter as much as people think. What really matters is how you build these correlated plays. So this exact play on PrizePicks, for example, would pay like 17x. It pays 25x on Dabble. And if it goes 5 for 6, so if I get 2 out of these 3 guys, I get paid a little bit of money. So pretty cool. I get my money back and then half a unit. So if you get Dabble, use promo code SBE. When you do that, you're going to get $25 for free. The other cool thing about Dabble is the fact that you can do $1 bets. On PrizePicks, you have to do $5 minimum. The reason PrizePicks does this is because they target lower class, inner city, urban communities. And they're basically trying to target people that are broke and dumb, which is a sad combination. But the same people that you see getting scratch-offs and lotto tickets every day at the gas station, those are the people PrizePicks targets. There's a reason that PrizePicks doesn't sponsor any of these videos. There's a reason PrizePicks doesn't want anything to do with me because I teach people how to use their brains and I teach people how to profit. If you're profitable on PrizePicks, you're going to get banned. On Dabble, they'll take some of your action, they'll adjust the lines, and there are people that can win on Dabble, which is a good thing. Nobody's profiting on PrizePicks. They will ban you so fast. It's ridiculous. So the other thing with PrizePicks is they have $5 minimums. The $5 minimums, if you think about it, if you're poor, just think about yourself. But if you're have a good bankroll, think about when you first started, okay? For me personally, I'm throwing down large amounts on these games. And I'm not shitting on you if you're poor and if you're doing small amounts. That's how I started too. So I can relate, and I'm trying to teach you how to get to the point where I'm at right now. When you first start, it's pivotal that you do like $1 or $2 bets. When I first started, I had a $100 bankroll. I did $1 bets. I would literally put $1 on each of my picks, okay? And if I was forced to do $5 bets, that would be way too much money compared to my bankroll. Like I see people's accounts where they're like, dude, look what I just won. And it's like a $20 bet on PrizePicks and their account balance is zero. So I'm like, okay, so you literally just went all in on that bet. That is fucking nuts. And it's the truth. It's what these people are doing. On Dabble, what's so cool is you get $25 for free if you use promo code SBE. And then you can literally bet 10 cents on these plays. There's no minimum. Like you can do 1 penny. You can do $1, right? You can do small amounts so that you can build your way up and then eventually do bigger plays. So let's get into the first set of free picks. You'll notice here I like Western Kentucky more than 264 passing yards. I've taken their quarterback to throw for over 264. And then I've paired that up with both of their receivers. Their receiver 1 and receiver 2, they have a pretty balanced attack, receiver 1A and 1B. And if the quarterback does throw for 300 yards, I think he'll fill both these buckets. I think both receivers will get 60 and 70 yards. And I've paired that up with Boise State's unders. Now, the reason I've done this, you guys, is because I have a couple plays teed up that have Boise State overs. So if Boise State goes out and passes for a ton of yards, I'm going to pick up 50 units because I got 2 plays teed up. If they don't, then cool. This play will be teed up right here. I'm still actually rooting for Boise State to get their over on passing. This is just more of insurance for me so that I can find a path to a 25x. Because if I throw down 40 plays, all I need to do is hit 2 to profit 10 units. You see, because the wins are worth 25 units, the losses are just 1 unit. Just put a 1 unit on each play. This play right here, we've got UNLV over, okay? I think that Boise State is going to play with a lead in this game. I don't think it will be as close as the first Boise State UNLV game. And I think that's going to force UNLV to pass the ball. Now, this game could go 100 different ways. That's just one way. That's what I've built this lineup around, that script. Western Kentucky passing, UNLV passing. And remember, I'm not trying to win all of these plays. I'm just trying to win enough to profit and grow my account. All right. This right here, you'll see, I like Tulane over on passing. The reason why is because Army is a tougher team to run the ball against. They're easier to pass against. Just the matchup against a bunch of cadets, against a bunch of buff, not 4.4 40 speed, but probably 4.6, 4.7 speed guys. They're going to clog the holes. They're going to be tough in the trenches. They're going to be exposed in the secondary. So I like Tulane to have success passing the ball. That means their quarterback and their top 2 receivers are going to have passing and receiving yards. I built one lineup with UNLV to pass the ball over. One lineup with UNLV to pass the ball under. So you'll see UNLV under, UNLV over, okay? And, that's how I built it. That's a strategy that's worked for me for years. And I just want to share that with you guys. It's more so about building different builds and diversifying. It's much more like investing than gambling, the way I do things. And it's all about growing your bank account, growing your bankroll. We've had trouble. We crushed it in September. We crushed it every month last year, but we had trouble the last couple months with correlation. The last week or two, we've been back, I think we blow the roof off this bitch this weekend. So I'm excited about that. And if you know the math, if you trust the process, it's going to work. Get the Dabble app, use promo code SBE. And then also, you guys, I have some packages on winnable.com/SBE. Definitely subscribe to the free picks. But what you're also going to want to do is you're also going to want to check out the Red Alert play. The Red Alert play is a play that I personally put $5,000 on. If you're a big baller and you've got a bankroll and you want to throw down on the Rebet app or Drafkings or MGM, I put $5,000 on one play in college football. If you want to copy that play, and it's $200. If it misses, you get insurance. I am 100% confident this play will hit. If it doesn't, you get the rest of the football season for free. So rest of football season for $200, pretty sweet deal. It ain't missing though. That's the Red Alert play. We also have the UFC Parlay Pass. The UFC Parlay Pass includes, I think, about 7 parlays. I put $2,000 to win $10,000 on each. I'll show you guys that right now. So these are some of the plays. I have more, but these are just 5. We've got $2,000 to win 47, $2,000 to win 12, $2,000 to win 10. So we've built all these out in a way where if we hit 1 or 2, we are literally going to make over $20,000. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited. You can get access to that at winnable.com/SBE. Most people are purchasing both. If you want to just purchase one, UFC parlays is only $40. If you want to go all in on one bet, and that's your style, more so than diversifying and building a bunch of parlays, $200 for the Red Alert Maxwell Super Goat bet that I put $5,000 on personally. Also, a couple more plays that we got for you. We have, and I'll see if I can focus on the ones that are for Friday. So this one over here, UNLV, we got Ricky White over receptions and his quarterback over on yards. So if Williams goes over on yards, Ricky White's probably going over on receptions. That's why I did that. Paired that with Rocco Betcht and Noel. And actually, I call him Noel, but his name's Noel. And what I would also recommend doing is the same exact play and adding Higgins or replacing Noel with Higgins. But either way, Higgins and Noel both get the ball quite a bit for Iowa State when they have to pass. That is $500 to win $4,100, $500 to win $7,200, $500 to win $6,000. These plays are for Saturday right here. Big reason I wanted to share this with you before I close the video is because Sleeper Fantasy is doing a special where if you use promo code Lambo, they will double your deposit up to $1,500. So if you put $1,500 in, you get $3,000. You don't need to put $500 on each of these plays. I've built my account up quite a bit to get to that level. But definitely get your $25 for free on Dabble and then go deposit a massive amount into Sleeper. They're taking this away in a couple of days. I think it ends on Monday. But $1,500 is the most insane welcome bonus I've ever seen. So you put $1,500 in, you get $3,000. And even, Sleeper's a great app, so you will have fun playing on it. But even if you hate Sleeper and you're like, fuck that, I use Dabble, I use PrizePicks, I use Rebet, whatever. Just max out that welcome bonus and then just cherry pick promos. They do promos almost every day on Sleeper. Like, you can literally put $1,500 in, get $3,000, cherry pick promos, and you'll probably be able to withdraw $4,000 a month or 2 from now. It's literally free money if you're just disciplined and stick to profitable plays only, okay? That's all I've got for y'all. I love you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something today. Appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. And yeah, man, it's going to be a huge weekend. This ain't my last free pick video. I've already got a couple others uploaded, so check out my channel for more free picks. And good luck with all your bets. I'll see you guys in the next one.